Smoking on some gas, blow it down like it's prescription. Counting currency and contemplating about commission. Blocking haters off around me, there's a restriction. Never was a snake, but I squeeze with constriction. Never start a problem, but I finish with conviction. When I get to spitting, all facts is non-fiction. I know the money coming, goddamn, my palm itching. Trying to stop my plays, but you read with wrong vision. Natural born winner, so I'm winning this division. But winning Super Bowl's the only thing that I envision.
Good mob, it's your boy Fuego Fifth coming at you again with another Giant report. Big Blue, you know how we do. We stay true. We're going to get right into it. And the topic of discussion today, Saquon Barkley. It's July 10th. We got till July 17th to see if Saquon Barkley or the Giants or front office is going to give Saquon Barkley the long-term deal he feels as though he deserved, or the Giants front office, they're going to stand pat and expect Saquon Barkley to move forward with this franchise tag. So this is really a controversial thing. If you just look at it on the surface, it looks easy. Yeah, Saquon Barkley had an amazing year last year. You would just think, sign the man, sign the man, sign the man. Me personally, I think a deal should be presented to Saquon Barkley. It most definitely should. But if the reports are correct, the Giants already did. The Giants gave him a contract. He was the first person the Giants gave a contract offer to during our bye week. We gave him an offer. Now I've heard reports of the offer being anywhere between maybe like, I want to say like 14 million, and he declined that. But then during free agency, after free agency kind of settled down and everything, Saquon Barkley came out and was like, he's not trying to reset the running back market. Well, if you're not trying to reset the running back market, Saquon, what are you trying to do? Like, well, what do you want? Me personally, and I'm not a millionaire, I don't know what it's like to cash them checks and get that money like that. So I am looking at this from the outside in. But if you're not trying to reset the running back market, Christian McCaffrey, he's getting what, 15, 16 million? I believe maybe 16 million. So if you're not trying to reset the running back market, 14 million, that wasn't enough. I mean, that wasn't good enough. What more do you want? What more do you want? And the Giants have to do this strategically. They made you a priority by offering you what they offered you during the season last year. They made you the priority. And with you declining that, the Giants, manager Joe Shane, he like, hey, I mean, I got to take care of the rest of the team. It's like a, you know what I'm saying? It's like a parents, giving stuff to their kids. When your parent offer you something, like if your parents offered to send you off to college, they put their hard-earned money into sending you into college, and you go to college and you mess up because you're partying and not doing what you need to be doing at school, they're going to move on to the next child behind you, and they're going to put their focus in on that. And they're not going to just leave you high and dry. They'll probably give you something, but you're probably not going to get all the access to everything that you thought what you had to begin with. And I kind of see that comparable in this situation with Saquon. They made you a priority. You didn't take what they gave you. And I understand you believe in yourself. You believe in your worth, and you want what you feel as though you are worth. And 14 million in a market where the highest paid running back is getting no more than 16 million. I mean, maybe with some incentives included, and you're offered a contract that's 14 million, probably with some incentives included in that as well. I'm not understanding where the rift is. Now, we got Today's the 10th. We have exactly 7 days a week. We have 7 days to get this figured out. Saquon, my boy, it would be great to have you. It will be amazing to have you, man. If you ask me, I believe you're a Giant for life. You are a Giant for life, man. You need to be here. You need to be here with us. But you can't cripple. Joe Shane is a great general manager, and what great managers do, they don't care how great you are. They are not going to cripple the team to give somebody money. And not saying you don't deserve the money, Saquon, but at the same time, you have to take everything into consideration. You have to take your injury history. You have to take where the team cap situation is. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these things you have to take into consideration. And and individually speaking for yourself, that's not really none of your business as far as what everybody else got going on, where the cap is, and all of this stuff like that. All with the exception of injury, because that's pretty much part of your individual performance. But that's where the general manager comes in. The general manager is trying to do this thing to where he can construct a team all around, an overall team that he can divvy this money up, give it to the players who seem fit for it, whether that's more or less. And he puts out the best players on the field that's going to give us the best chance to win every Sunday. Now, Saquon, you on our team, you out there Sunday with the Giants gives us a magnificent boost, man. You on any team would give any team a magnificent boost. I said boost. A magnificent boost. You would. But you can't just you just can't just do that. You can't just sign and just give you what you want like that. I mean, he could, but then if we give you all of this money, Saquon, and you get hurt week 4, and let's say you out for the rest of the season, that's going to cripple the team. That's going to cripple the team. We've had so much cripple, and you got to understand the situation and position that Joe Shane is coming in. Joe Shane came in accepting his job, already doing cleanup work. I mean, Joe Shane moving like the coach from Hurricane Season. If none of y'all never seen that movie, The Coach, Hurricane Katrina hit, had to get the gym cleaned up, all of this, that, and the third, had to construct a new team. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff, man. Like, metaphorically speaking, this is what he came into after Dave Gettleman, and what all of the poor decisions that he made constructing a decent roster and team with the New York Giants. So we're not really in a position. We're not in position to overpay and I hate to say, I don't want to say overpay, because I feel as though that you're worth it, Saquon. You are worth it. But I'm trying to look at this in an overall state of mind. I'm trying to consider how you feel and where you're at with it and where we're at as a team. Now, me personally, I love you. I think you're a great player, but I'm a Giants fan. And I want what's best for the Giants. And you with the Giants gives us a great chance every week with your explosiveness, your shiftiness, your big playability. All it takes is one play for you to make that'll change the game around. But as far as the overall team perspective, everything has to be taken into consideration. Joe Shane can't just reset the market with you, hand you $17 million, and reset the running back market without some reassurance, knowing that you're going to be here. 2018, you won Rookie of the Year. Great year. I loved it. I loved that we picked you that year. I love that we picked you second overall. It might have seemed unorthodox to a lot of people, but I love that we picked you, because the talent that you possess and you bring is out of this world. 2019, you in and out of the lineup. 2020 against the Bears. You had the major ACL injury. It was terrible. I was watching that game live. 2021, in and out of the lineup. You got hurt in the Dallas game where a freak injury, something crazy, and that's the thing, man. These injuries, when we talk about you being injury prone, it's not like you're soft or anything like that. No, a lot of these injuries, those two injuries in particular, was on some freak accident stuff, man. You know, like it was just one of those things where it was just like, dang, tough break. You know, then 2022, you came in and you had the season that you had last year, a phenomenal season. But we can't just hand you this money, all like the money that I'm assuming that you're wanting, without any reassurance on our end. It just wouldn't be wise as a general manager. It wouldn't be wise as an organization, because if we give you this money and you have some more freak accidents, or you're just prone to these type of things, all it's going to do is set the Giants back and cripple us. The Giants, we're rising, we're coming up, we're coming up. And I want you to be a part of this process, Saquon. I want you to be a part of this process. But I really want you to think about this. Take all of these things into consideration. I understand. I get it. You trying to get your bag. You trying to make sure your family's straight. You trying to make sure you good, man. But listen, Saquon, we need you to make the best decision. Like, the Giants is family too, man. We a family too. We a family too. And I know everybody out there talking about, oh, we can just go get another running back. Let him sit. Whatever he decides to do, we can go get another running back. All of this, that, and the third. And that's BS. That's BS. Saquon Barkley's don't just grow on trees. They don't just grow on trees. And barring the injury and things like that, you are a top running back in the league. I had you on my fantasy last year. I picked you up because I knew people wasn't going to pick you up. But me being the diligent Giant fan that I am, I know what you possess. And you did really good. You did really good. Saquon, this is my giant plea to you. I ask that you approach this humbly, and I ask that you approach this like you want to be a part of this unit. Look out for yourself. Look out for yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody ain't gonna have you like you gonna have you. But Saquon, I want you to be with the Giants. There's a lot of us, a lot of this fan base that wants you to be with us. But you have to take these things into consideration. We got 7 days. We got 7 more days left, man. We got 7 more days, Saquon. Take your time. Think about all of the love and adulation New York gives you. You know what I'm saying? I know when it's bad and it's down, Giants fan can give you hell to pay. They can give you their ass to kiss. All of that, man. They can. Giants fans get on my nerves at times too. Because when it's good, lately, even when we do find some good, Giant fans will still try to find some bad in it. But when it's bad, it's really bad. It's really bad. They're just no hope. I'm not one of those fans. I look at the cup half full when it comes to the Giants. Every chance I can get. Because that's what fans do. Even when it's down, even when in 2020, 2021, that was the worst Giants season I've ever witnessed and been a part of. But every week, I sat there and I watched. And I tried to look to find some good for the future. That's how I look at the cup half full. And the future wind up turning into Brian Dable. It wound up turning into Joe Shane. And we elevated. We elevated. And you was a major part of that. You was a major part of that elevation. Saquon, I hope you make the right decision. I hope your agents are guiding you in the right position. and you stay home with us with the Giants, where we're gonna treat you like blood and family. You that guy. You're that guy. Your work ethic is out of this world. You're a leader. You're a voice on this team. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, we need that here, man. We need that here. We're just starting to get out of the dumps of the pits of hell that the New York Giants were over the past couple years. Really, ever since we won the last Super Bowl, we're really just starting to really get up out of it. We finally got some guidance with Joe Shane. To be honest with you, if Joe Shane wasn't like that, he would have just handed you anything, whatever you asked for, without worrying about the team. You have to respect that, Saquon. You have to respect that. You have to respect that. There's no way that you want to be a part of a organization and a team where the general manager just gives everybody what they feel as though they deserve. Because if he does that, then it ain't going to be, we're just going to kill our cap. You spend money on certain people who really didn't deserve it, and now they're on contract. We can't get out of it. We're writing up these poor contracts, but you're kind of an exception, Saquon, because I feel as though you deserve it. Like I said earlier, you deserve it, man. You deserve to get paid. You deserve to get paid, Saquon. I just hope that both sides can come to an agreement to something that's fair on both sides. As much as I know that you're trying to look out for yourself, Saquon, because like I said earlier, no one is going to look out for you like you're going to look out for yourself. I hope y'all come. I hope y'all come to a common ground, because I would love to see you in Big Blue again next year and for the duration of the future. That's it. That's all I got on that. Saquon, hey man, like Spike Lee said, man, do the right thing. I want to see you back on the team. I want to see you back on the team for a long time. I want to see you help us get to championship aspirations. Word. So if y'all like the video, please like and subscribe. Help my channel grow. I'm trying to get more into this, be more consistent. Talk on major Giant things. We're getting ready to go into training camp. I'm going to have more. We're going into training camp and preseason. I'm trying to have content on those things. I'm trying to go in with this. I'm really trying to build this Giant thing up, because like I stated in my last video, we've been talked about. We've been trashed for too long, and nobody's talking. Only a couple guys are talking with a proper perspective. Proper perspective. That's where I come in. I'm trying to bring that proper perspective with this, and I tried to bring as much proper perspective with this topic with Saquon. Like I said, like, subscribe, stay tuned. Check out my next video that I bring. I hope you guys like this one. Holla.